Hello my friends, it's Lionheart89 and back to debunk this lion vs bear video because a lot of people on the internet are saying the fight itself is real and a lot of people are too convinced that it's real. So I just want to take the time and the opportunity to debunk this video because it's an absolute joke. The lion is clearly a selectively bred cat that has been trained to impersonate a real fight. And I'm going to prove it in this video. We're going to watch the footage first, and I'm going to explain to you why there are too many inconsistencies for this to possibly be a real fight. So without further ado, let's watch the video. Now at the minute and 2-second frame, you can see that the lion has the opportunity to paw swipe the bear but chooses not to, which is very much inconsistent with the way lions are when they really fight, because if a lion did have the opportunity to paw swipe another lion standing up, it would definitely not hesitate to strike it. And in this frame right here, you can clearly see that the lion has the opportunity to pin the bear down and render it vulnerable, and it chooses not to. It runs behind it, it grabs it, makes contact, a little bit of contact, like minimal contact, and then it just chooses to let go of it. So the lion lets go of the bear, and he doesn't really initiate any contact. He just kind of makes minimal contact and just disengages the bear and then goes straight back in. Now when two male lions are fighting in very close proximity with each other and they get the opportunity to pin each other down, they're not going to let that opportunity pass them by. So this is very much inconsistent with the way lions fight. Now in this other frame, you'll see the lion using his paw swipe, but he's not actually striking the bear. Now in this next frame, the lion is actually going behind the bear to sell and make it look like that he's biting the bear, but he actually isn't. In this video frame, the lion is face to face with the bear, in direct contact with the bear, but refuses to attack. Now lions will not do this. If they get the opportunity to attack, they will attack. They will not be just standing still like that and being hesitant to attack. That is just completely inconsistent. Now, this is something that lions do really do, but in this fight, the lion is actually not biting the bear. Now, lions will go low like that to use their mane to protect them while they try and bite, but the lion is not actually making any contact with the bite here. You can clearly see it in the video frame that he's not actually even biting the bear there. And he's just using the bear's cover to kind of sell and make it look like that he's biting, but he isn't. Lion's standing off the bear again in this frame. And now Lion's took the bear down here, but he's using his paw swipe and not actually using his bite force, which is very much inconsistent with the way male lions fight. So this isn't consistent at all. The lion is using its paw, it's not even biting, you're not even seeing its fangs, you're not even seeing it like open its mouth and try to contract its jaws onto the bear. It isn't trying to do any of that. It's just so inconsistent with the way male lions really fight. Because lions, they don't use their paw swipes that much when they fight. They use their paw swipes when they're at a bit of a distance. But when lions are in very close proximity with each other, they are pretty much biting for the most part. I mean, they paw swipe each other now and then, but when they're in very close proximity, they are mainly pinning each other down, biting each other in the body, in the legs, and possibly in the ball section, in the testicle area, because lions, they try to rip each other's balls off too when they're fighting. Now, this kind of posturing is very much inconsistent with the way a lion would be if it were fighting a bear. If it were fighting a bear, it would be lunging at it, it would be seizing it, and it would be trying to bite it in its neck. And not only that, it would be attempting to pin it down. It wouldn't even be fighting a bear this way. This is just completely inconsistent with the way a lion is in reality going to fight a bear. And not only that, it will concentrate with the force of its frontal anatomy and claws to do damage to the bear's neck too. So it's not only going to bite the bear's neck, but it's going to use its claws too to do damage, because lions, they have greater DPS than bears because they attack with their claws and their fangs, not just with their fangs. And if anyone doesn't know what DPS means, it means damage per second. Now, this is very much inconsistent with the reality of a lion and bear fight, because a lion would thoroughly chase a bear off its territory. It wouldn't just chase it and then stop. That is completely inconsistent. Lions are too territorial. So a lion would chase a bear, and chase a bear away until it was gone, until it was just out of the vicinity completely. So this is completely inconsistent with the reality of a lion and bear fight too. So I made a lot of points, a lot of valid points in regard to lions fighting. They do chase one another on their territory. They do chase one another off their territory. So it's just... But I'm going to present to you further footage later on to show you how inconsistent this fight is with a real lion fight. Note also, in this fake fight, the lion is not even growling at the bear while he's fighting it. I mean, there are just little momentary scenes where you see the lion growling and roaring and that, but that's just a separate take altogether. That's not consistent with the actual fight. But listen to this. And even in historical art, you see that the lion is basically pinning down the tiger, biting it, because the lions primarily bite when they fight. A lot of their fighting is in close proximity and involves in the biting their opponents. The lions exploit vulnerability by pinning something down and biting it. So a lot of their damage is done with their bite force, not so much with their claws. Their claws are an extension, or a way that they could extend the kind of damage that they could do to something if they were fighting it. But a majority of their damage in close proximity is inflicted with their bite force. Now, that doesn't mean that a male lion can't inflict fatal injury upon another animal with its foreclaws, because it can. It can disembowel another lion with its foreclaws. It could probably disembowel a tiger with its foreclaws. But this is a pretty rare thing, and this doesn't usually happen. So I'd say this is only really going to be a rare exception. But lions do primarily pin down and exploit vulnerability with their bite force mainly. It doesn't usually involve their claws. Their claws are usually... They usually use their claws and their paws before they grab hold of something, before they seize hold of something to pin it down, and then their bite force just does the rest of the work. Anybody who knows big cats knows that lions that are selectively bred are tame, and they have no fight in them whatsoever. They are not aggressive. The genetics, the ferocity, and the instinctive ferocity of this animal has been taken out. The fight's just been taken out of the cat, and they have been selectively bred and trained to be tame and impersonate themselves as fighting, like to make themselves look like they're legitimately fighting against something. So a lot of people don't understand that this is a tame cat that has been selectively bred and trained to impersonate an animal that's legitimately fighting. It's not really fighting with the bear. And also in the fight scene between the lion and the bear, you can clearly see that the lion is holding back its paw shots as well. It's not really hitting the bear with impact. If you look closely, if you observe closely, you can see that the lion is not really striking with any kind of impact force whatsoever. In fact, it's actually holding its shots back so that it doesn't actually hit the bear. But I believe I've provided enough evidence to successfully debunk this fight. If you like this video, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I could use more subscribers on this channel. I could use more support from my fellow lion fans. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will be debunking more fights relevant to the lion too. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and support me. I appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye for now.